1. Leave Kong alone. Leave him alone.
What is that? Does anyone know what that is? Huge! It's a giant monkey! Let's keep flying towards it. No, let's shoot at it. Yeah! Alright! All guns trained on the monkey. Stay on target. This thing's about to get some.
Oh, heck no! We are not going in there. This is crazy.
We are all gonna die here.
Everybody abort. You good, Randa?
Yep, I got the proof I came for.
That's all. We're good.
Monkey.
Number 2. Gas masks are your friend.
Marlowe! Sword! Ha ha! Take that, you! And that! And that! You want a piece of me? I did it! I proved my combat abilities and made my character more useful to the...
Why the heck did you take off your mask, you dingus? Don't you know there's poisonous gas? Just leave your gas mask on, you dummy. For your health.
Dr. Steve Brule. Skullcrawlers shouldn't be stupid.
I beat you! Now I'm gonna eat you! Ooh, humans! I'm gonna eat them too! Wait a minute! Chase these scrawny humans, or have a giant Kong that's already cooked for me!
Exactly.
Alright, Kong! I'm gonna eat you now.
Kong hands aren't safe. Number 4. Oh god. Oh jeez. And finally,
The helicopters, they're coming. We're saved.
So long, big guy.
All right, let's go. Oh, crap! We got helicopters!
Kong still hates helicopters.
Enough! You are beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature.
Oh god.
And I will not be bullied by you.
Kong, you think you're the only giant monster in the world? Kong, you've become part of a bigger universe.
I think I do all the
Just
Marvel
don't know it
characters.
yet. I'm here to talk to you about
were
the
in this.
Kaiju Avenger
Knew it.
Initiative.
So, you have a King Kong movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. So it's gonna start off with an American World War II pilot landing on Skull Island and facing off with a Japanese pilot. Okay. And then as they're fighting to the death, a giant ape shows up. Oh, is it King Kong? I bet it is. It is. So then the two pilots are gonna band together and become best friends and learn to survive on this island that's full of giant monsters. Wow, that sounds like a great movie. Oh, yeah, for sure it would be, but we're only gonna see that first part I mentioned. Oh, we are? Yeah, all that other stuff is just gonna be mentioned in passing later. Oh, I'd kinda like to see that though. Too bad. Oh, dang it. Okay, well tell me about this big monkey. Well, you know how King Kong would usually climb buildings? Of course. Well, now he's gonna be the size of a building. Oh, very big monkey. Yeah. It's just too bad that I guess we'll never get to see the iconic King Kong climbing a skyscraper thing if he's the size of one. Yeah, well, it's a necessary sacrifice because he has to be big enough to fight Godzilla in a couple of years, remember? Oh, true.
Remember.
We're making this into a cinematic universe. We sure are, sir. Praise Marvel. Praise Marvel to you as well, my child. Oh, hey, maybe we could get some Marvel actors to play in this thing. I'll get at least 3. Incredible. Stan Lee be with you. And also with you. So anyway, then we jump forward to 1973 at the end of
Oh
the
my
Vietnam
God.
War. Okay. And a bunch of characters are gonna fly on one last mission to go check out Skull Island. So who are these characters? Well, there's this one character, Mason Weaver. Oh, and what's her deal? Her deal is that she's an anti-war photographer. Okay. And that is all. But what's her character arc? What character Arc? Yeah. Pass. I don't know what that term means. Fair enough. Anyway, there's this other character, James Conrad, and what's his deal? He's a British guy who gets hired as a tracker because he's good at everything. Okay. And that's pretty much his entire character and his entire story. And these are the two main characters? Yeah, maybe. It's not entirely clear. I have to say, I feel like there should be a little bit more to them. Did I mention they'll both be attractive and wear tight shirts? There it is. That'll do it. Great. So what happens in the movie? Oh, well, this organization, Monarch, goes to recruit James because they want him for this mission to Skull Island, right? Right. And they offer him some money, but he's like, whoa, I'm gonna need 5 times that. This is dangerous. That sounds fair. And he says, if we make it back alive, I get a bonus. He's negotiating for more money if he doesn't die. Yeah, it's gonna be this badass way of saying how dangerous this is gonna be. So he's like, I will go die if you pay me 5 times what you just offered me, and I'd like a little more if I don't die. That's right. Why would he need 5 times the amount if he dies? Listen, it's just a very cool line. Let's not focus on whether or not it makes sense. It doesn't. Oh, definitely get off my back about this. I do not like having you on there. Well, okay then. Anyway, a bunch of soldiers are gonna go on the mission too. And what's their deal? They're all soldiers. Right, I should have figured that one out. Oh, and one of them has a son named Billy. Oh, wow, that's something. Yeah, and at the start of the movie, he's writing a letter to his son that starts with, Dear Billy, right? Right. So throughout the movie, the soldiers are gonna be saying things like, Dear Billy, we're in trouble. They're gonna do that more than once? Over and over and over again. That doesn't sound like it's gonna land. Oh, yeah, no, it won't. Oh. Anyway, so all these many characters fly by helicopter to Skull Island, right? Right. And when they get there, they drop these bombs, because that's gonna help them make maps somehow. Oh, cartography bombs are tight. Yeah, but instantly that makes Kong upset, so he starts attacking helicopters. Oh, no. Yeah, he throws a tree at one of them, and they're gonna be like, whoa, that's a big monkey. So they fly away. No, they fly right at him. What? Yeah, they're gonna try to shoot him at very close range. Why would they do that, though? And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Well, that will be fun to watch. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Yep, very cool. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Another one, okay. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. That should be enough. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Please stop. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Oh, please stop. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, sorry. So Kong smashes all these helicopters. Does that mean everybody died? No, many people survive. Oh, they do? Yeah, and so for the rest of the movie, all these people have to make it to an extraction point without dying. Very exciting. Yeah, so they'll walk and talk and then see a big monster. Oh. Yeah, and then they'll walk and they'll talk and they'll see another big monster. Wow. And so yeah, we'll pretty much keep going that way till the end of the movie. It doesn't sound like there's much going on story-wise. Not really, no. But there is this guy Packard that's like obsessed with killing Kong. How come? Well, first of all, kind of because Vietnam vaguely. Okay. And also he wants revenge because Kong killed a bunch of his men after they flew their helicopters directly into his fist. That's right. Well, okay then. And so yeah, they're all just gonna kind of run around the island and sometimes one of them will get picked off and the other characters will barely react to it. Wow. Oh, and towards the end of the movie, one of the soldiers is gonna sacrifice himself. Oh, are we gonna do anything script-wise to justify his sacrifice? No, it's just something he does out of nowhere for no reason. Huh. Also, it doesn't work at all. Well, at least it's gonna be a fun 10 seconds. Yeah, it will be for sure. And how does the movie end? Well, Kong fights a big lizard and he wins. Oh, very cool. Yeah, and so then that's it. That's the end. Yeah, the humans get to leave. It's over. Okay. Something wrong? Well, it just sounds like it's gonna be difficult to tie the events of this movie to that Godzilla movie. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, we're gonna have a post-credit scene. Oh, we are? Yeah, this guy's gonna be like, I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. What? Oh, sorry, the Monarch Initiative. Oh, okay. Yeah, they track monsters and Godzilla is also a monster, so there's your connection right there. Very cool, but could be stronger. We can hear a big old Godzilla roar after that if you want. That is perfect. So what do you think overall? Well, I mean, Jurassic World had a bunch of monsters on an island and it made $1.5 billion, so I'm pretty excited about this. Great. Now that I think about it, actually, we should probably make this a lot more like Jurassic World. Well, I can certainly make a few changes. Yeah, that's true, or I could toss you aside and go straight to the source. What?
All right, there we go. Kong Skull Island. We've got it in there. This one was actually suggested from Scriptwritertube, so I want to thank you for the suggestion. This was a funny one. I tried to do the honest trailer, and I'll probably do that by itself, but I was having so many issues today. If you don't know, and you probably saw my previous video, if you didn't, it's probably gone now. I talked about the issues I was having just with selling the house and being kicked out because of all the showings and not being able to do the video. So it's coming out late. It's at this point, it's either coming out super late on Friday evening or early Saturday morning. Yeah, we got it out the way. We got it in there. And so I'll do the honest trailer by itself. These two were actually really funny. This was a funny way for how it should have ended to do it too. I like that it did kind of like a how to deal with King Kong and Skull Island within itself. So it was very different. It didn't do, at least from what I've seen so far, the normal, you know, little jokey parts. Then this is how it really should have ended, which is like a true, this is what makes most sense. I like that this did it like a how to deal with Skull Island and King Kong and the inhabitants of Skull Island. That was pretty cool. So I enjoyed that. It's funny though that how they did the end when it showed all the Marvel characters that were in this movie and kind of, you know, playing to how it's going to flow into its own franchise of, you know, the cinematic universe of all the kaiju and King Kong and all this. That was actually pretty funny. I like that. As far as the pitch meeting hit on everything that I figured it would, which was cool. I'll probably still give it, you know, dibs over the how it should have ended, just because, again, Ryan George's comedy it just works. He's going through each and every scenario that doesn't make sense, and in kind of just in somewhat of an annoying fashion for a writer dude, at least this time, because so many things happen over and over and over again in this movie, and he really alludes to that. When it comes to how none of these characters really have an arc, none of these characters really have, you know, are in a sense human beings. They're just there for the purpose of making this film. And I really do wish that the movie was what you see in the beginning of the two soldiers from, you know, obviously warring nations going at it, and then you're hearing about what they had to do to try to survive. That was pretty funny, and I wish that was the movie. That should have been the movie, let's be honest. But they're trying to build this whole thing with Monarch and everything, and tie it all together so that, you know, King Kong and Godzilla can come together and fight for a little bit like Batman v Superman, and then eventually fight with whoever the real bad guy is. That's just how it's going to go. You know this. Those are just a few of my thoughts on this one. Overall, I did like Kong Skull Island. It was fun. It did take me a couple times to watch it, because the first time I watched it was really late. I fell asleep. Second time, I enjoyed it. And Jordan, Roberts, I'm probably saying that middle part wrong, but he's pretty good. I like what he's doing. He's supposed to be doing a Metal Gear Solid movie, which has been in development for a long time. Who knows if that's going to still happen, but he hasn't dropped off yet. So I think it's going to. And then he did, I think it was called Kings of Summer, which I saw like an early showing of that he was at, and a lot of the actors were at, back in Michigan, Royal Oak, Michigan. And that was cool. I got to ask him a few questions and you know, hear a little bit about the behind the scenes on that film. Kings of Summer, I believe that's the name of it. If it's not, I'll put the right name in the description. But that was actually a really fun movie. So again, those are my thoughts on Kong Skull Island pitch meeting and how it should have ended. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd really love it. I love the conversations we're having and what we're kind of building here. I love it. I hope you love it too. So let's talk about it. Let me know your thoughts on the pitch meeting. Let me know your thoughts on the how it should have ended video, and overall on Kong Skull Island. And also, if you're looking forward to Godzilla vs. Kong, I kind of am, actually. It was one of my highly anticipated movies for this year, and now it's been pushed like everything else. So, you know, we should have been seeing it this month, actually. It was going to come out in October. So yeah, it comes out next year at this point, I believe. But we'll see what happens. But I want to hear your thoughts on everything. Let me know. Let's talk. Let's chat a little bit. And again, sorry for the lateness of the video, but, you know, going through this house process is fun, but it's also a little bit stressful, and I'm feeling it a little bit, but also felt weird because I hadn't done the video for this. I got behind, and so I gotta make this a part of my day every day. It just helps me, you know, it helps me cope with life and just getting to laugh and enjoy these videos and enjoy them with you guys and enjoy the time that we spend in the chat. So let's do it a little bit more on this one. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, if you're subscribed already, welcome back. Thanks for coming back, and I thank you for continually coming back. Also, like the video, share it if you think there would be somebody else that would enjoy this content, whether it's a friend or an enemy or whoever. I really don't care. I'd like for them to see it if you think they like it. So, so other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one.